A warm good evening to all of you once again. I'm Vijay from Telugu Vision team. I welcome you all to the match number 66 between the Golden Diggers versus Valiant Panthers. Yes, this is one going to be one of the sensational matches for sure. In this match, it is very important to know some of the stats before we go further. The both teams have played 13 matches each, and Valiant Panthers are having, as of now, are having 16 points, whereas the Golden Diggers are having 18 points. If we observe the table, the Valiant Panthers at fourth place, whereas the Golden Diggers at first. If the Valiant Panthers win this match with a big margin, they will jump into the first place. Even if they win the match, irrespective of run rate, they will go to the second place. Can the Golden Diggers stop them to get the second or first place? Let us see. All this excitement is possible because of our sponsors, franchise owners, and players. So let us thank them with an audio.
Screen sharing meeting. In WhatsApp row 1 column 2 match 66. The Golden Dick TPL 4 MP3 via speech mode on demand.
Dear hand cricket fans, the Telugu Vision team is thrilled to welcome you all to the much anticipated Season 4 of the Telugu Premier League TPL. For the past 3 years, we've strived to bring you exciting TPL tournaments. This year, we are overwhelmed by the phenomenal response. More franchise owners, players, and sponsors have joined the TPL family than ever before. A special thanks goes to our dedicated franchise owners, the backbone of the TPL. Their passion fuels the league's success. We also extend our deepest gratitude to our generous sponsors. Their invaluable contribution allows us to award the well-deserved prizes to our talented players. We are incredibly grateful to our esteemed sponsors, Mr. Manikantha, Officer, Bank of Baroda, Vishakhapatnam; Mr. Manoranjan Reddy, LIC Officer, Andhra Pradesh; Ms. K. Vijaya, Teacher, Telangana; Mr. Sheikh Kalesha Masthan, Star Product Owner, Nellore, Andhra Pradesh; Mr. D. Shankar, Senior Assistant, Municipal Office, Palamaneru, Andhra Pradesh; Mr. Sagar Borkar, State Bank of India Employee, Maharashtra; Mr. N. Pavan Kumar, Panchayat Raj Employee, Telangana. With their support, we can ensure a truly rewarding experience for all TPL 4 participants. Thank you once again to our sponsors. We look forward to an exceptional tournament. The Telugu Vision team.
So, once again, we thank all the participants and sponsors. And interestingly, in this match, we have two Nagarajus. One is P. Nagaraju, Mr. P. Nagaraju, match official, and one more is our Nagaraju sir. He is our exciting commentator. I welcome Nagaraju sir.
Thank you very much, sir. for welcoming me as a commentator in the big match. This will be like a final match in favor of me because the big teams, two teams, they are favored to qualify playoff. I think they are playing with each other. This will decide who will be the safe side in playoff. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity, television team, as a commentator. Let me please allow on the sounds.
Yes, sir. Yes. And yes, yeah, this is going to be, as you said, this is going to be an interesting and important match for both the teams. Of course, our audience are really eagerly waiting. सभी लोग वेट कर रहे हैं, इंतजार कर रहे हैं ये मैच के लिए. वो कैसा होगा, अब होगा, ये रिजल्ट क्या हो रहा है, वो सभी लोग इंतजार कर रहे हैं रिजल्ट के लिए.
Out of list. Window navigation bar.
Sir, thank you. Are you able to hear my device sound?
Yes, sir. Yes, it is very clear.
System launcher.
Okay.
Collapsed.
I gave back
Mr.
into
KD
the
Gemstone colon
Collapsed.
pasty.
Current use active speaker. Gizmo light. High dash Q. And created.
game
And created. Zoom picture and picture.
screen.
Gemstone offline.
Please,
Zoom picture and picture.
shall I start?
View messages. Button.
Yes, sir.
Send message.
Amalfreed Star colon Ollie Weds Cap Sugarb Worker
We are all
Gemstone.
waiting for you, sir.
Golden Diggers. And
Okay,
share
one
room link.
minute.
Button.
We
View
will
messages.
give
Button.
confirmation to
Send message. Button. View messages. Button. Send message.
official.
Button.
Yes, sir. Yes, मैच ऑफिशियल के लिए समाचार जा रहे हैं कमेंटेटर से मैच शुरू करने का. कुछ ही क्षण में मैच हो रहा है. टॉस से प्रारंभ होगा.
Radiant speaker. Zoom.
बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट एंड इंटरेस्टिंग मैच हो रहा है.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And created. Zoom picture.
I also
Zoom picture. Zoom
gave
picture. Picture.
confirmation to
No.
official also.
Yes, sir.
And created. Zoom picture. Picture.
Phone. He is going to start
Ollie Gemstone colon don't go
past
offline yard.
proceedings.
yes, बेल भी बज गया. और
Yes. Okay. Dear players, please keep with us because it is a good match.
Ollie Gemstone
We
colon
will
Wed.
expect
Bapu
more
Hammer Gemstone colon near
excitement
Babaga.
in this match. Both teams are
Mr.
very
KD
good
Gemstone colon H
players.
Sugarb Worker Gemstone
Anmol
colon
Singh,
Master Rahul.
Bharat,
Amalfreed Star colon Sujal Terry
Rahul
GF
Master
Kainal
Warner,
High.
PK Sir,
Arsalan Syed Star colon
Sumit
Rankanan.
and Sarup is the playing list.
Auto
from
button.
Mr.
49
KD
seconds.
Gemstone offline.
Golden Diggers is looking at the coin. Collapsed.
Golden
Current
Diggers
use active
Star
speaker.
colon
Double tap.
coin.
Window over. Zoom picture and picture. Current use active speaker. Double tap. Collapsed. Current use active.
Imina Gemstone Radiant Ranga Gemstone online.
Golden Eagles flipping the coin. Let us see.
Collapsed. Current use. Golden Diggers is looking at the coin. Window and
Head
created.
is the call.
Heads it is. Golden Daggers
Head-
won the toss and
heads.
selecting game.
Always, most of the matches, the Golden Diggers winning the toss and they're selecting to bowl first.
Sugarb
Let
Worker
us see
Gemstone,
today
offline.
what they will select. And
Sugarb Worker Gemstone online.
Batting.
unchanged,
Zoom picture and picture.
Welcome. You are batting.
yes, they selected
And
bowl as
Sounds. Button.
they can select.
New striker, Sarup Singh Gem.
Sarup Singh as a new striker.
Vibrations. Zero. Sing gemstone colon 0 open. Score. 0/0.
Batting
New,
from
new bowler, Arsalan Syed Star.
Arsalan
waiting
bowling.
for opponent
Score.
ball.
Arsenal side star colon. Sumit gemstone colon 0. Zero. Sing gemstone colon 0 open. There
Sumit
0 close there.
non-strikers end.
Decrease. 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 Keyboard hidden. And
Your
created.
team
Zoom
is
picture,
selecting
picture.
hit.
Zoom
Yes,
picture,
first
picture.
ball
And created. Zoom picture and picture.
First ball is going to face by
Sumit gemstone colon 0. Zero. Sing gemstone colon 0 open. There 0 close there.
Arsalan is going to
Keyboard
bowl
hidden. And
a
created. Zoom
fast
picture and
ball.
picture. Keyboard hidden. And created. Zoom picture and picture.
Waiting for the ball. Arsalan waiting his bowling crease. Yes, already 20 seconds gone. Just 10 seconds remaining. They are thinking.
Your team is selecting hit.
Yes, they are going to face.
Sumit gemstone colon 0. Master rattle gemstone colon 0 open. Open scoreboard. Button.
Yes, Master
Bowler 6, 3 run.
Sumit gemstone
Waiting
colon
for
0
opponent
open. 0
ball.
close there.
Sarup.
Open scoreboard. Button.
Mick access given to Garage Gemstone.
Scoreboard. Sumit gemstone colon 0 open. There
3
0 close there.
runs. First ball.
Your
Good
team is
running
selecting
between the
hit.
wickets. Sumit going to face
Bowler 4, 5
Fire
run.
runs.
Your team is selecting hit.
to the boundary.
Bowler 6, 2 run. So after
2
3
runs
balls is
to
10 for 0. Waiting for
Master
opponent ball.
Rahul. He's playing his first match in the tournament.
Sumit gemstone colon 5. Master rattle gemstone colon 5 open. There 2 close there.
After
3 balls.
Your team is selecting hit.
10 for Nolas.
Bowler 4, 1 run.
Sagar Borker Gemstone colon Master Rahul 5-2.
Master Rattle Gemstone Colon 6 open parent 3 closed parent.
Your
Suman
team is
Gemstone Colon 5
selecting
open
hit.
parent 1 closed parent.
Bowler 5, 4 run. Waiting
Good
for
4
opponent
runs
ball.
to the boundary
Master Rattle Gemstone Colon 6 open parent 3 closed
by
parent.
Master. He is a good player. He is playing from Punjab. He is senior most
Your
player
team is selecting
as a
hit.
franchisee owner also.
Bowler 6, Score after 6 balls is 17 for 0.
17
Waiting for
for
opponent ball.
Nolas
Waiting for
after-
selection of bowler.
Arsalan bowling.
New bowler, Ali Jam. Waiting for
Ali,
opponent
captain
ball.
of Golden Diggers, starting his proceedings from the bowling end. Striker is
Master
Your
Rattle
team is
Gemstone
selecting
open
hit.
scoreboard. Button.
Master again.
Bowler 3,
4
4
runs
run.
to the boundary.
Waiting for opponent ball.
Well batted by Master through the covers. 4 runs.
Your team is selecting hit.
Second ball from Ali.
Bowler 5,
6 again.
Waiting for opponent ball.
What a hit from mid wicket region by Master into the crowd. Waiting for the third ball from Ali. Ali is coming from bowling mark end to the popping
Your team
crease.
is selecting hit.
Master.
Bowler 3,
Single.
1 run. Score after 9
Good
balls
running
is
between the
28 for
wickets.
0. Waiting for
Sumit
opponent
came
ball.
into the striker's end. Sumit going to
Your
face
team is selecting
Ali.
bowler 3, 4 run.
4 runs.
Waiting for opponent ball.
What a shot. 4 runs. 15 runs and 4 balls.
Your
of
team is
second
selecting
over.
hit. Bowler 5, 4
Another
run.
4.
Waiting for opponent ball.
They are decided today their bats to has throw into the air when bowler
Your team is selecting
bowls
hit.
bowler. Last ball of the over.
Sagar Borker
5
Gemstone colon
runs.
clap.
What a
Master
bowling.
Rattle Gemstone Colon 17. Ali Gemstone. Score 41/0. Balls left 48 off 60.
41 for Nolas after 2 overs.
New bowler, Bapu Mahamunkar Jam. Waiting for opponent ball.
Bapu, another senior player, came to the ball, starting his proceedings from bowling end. Sumit is going to face Bapu.
Your team is selecting hit.
24 runs of second over, 17 runs of
Bowler
first
4,
over,
3 run.
and 3
Waiting
runs
for
of
opponent
first ball
ball.
of Bapu. Good running between the wickets. They took 3 runs for this ball. Again, Master Rahul
team is
going
selecting
to
hit.
face Bapu.
Bowler 1, 3
Another
run.
3.
Waiting for opponent ball.
Batters are doing good. They are rotating strike. They are running fast between the wickets. They are not going every time 4s and 6ers. They are running
Sujal
between
Masker
the
Gemstone
wickets.
colon next Sagar Beko D2.
What
Your team is
the
selecting
strategy of Valiant
Bowler
Panthers.
5, 4 run. Score after 15 balls.
Radiant Franker Gemstone colon clap.
45 off 60.
Just 2.3 overs. This will indicates what
Sagar,
they
your
are
team is
planned
selecting hit.
before coming to the
Bowler
match.
6, 3
Another
run.
3.
Waiting for opponent ball.
3 threes and 4.
Your
That
team is
means
selecting
13
Sarup Singh
runs of
Gemstone
4
colon
balls.
super.
bowler 2, 4
Another
run.
4.
Waiting for opponent
Balls
ball.
left.
Your
58
team is
seconds.
selecting
Score.
hit.
Back to
Ali Gemstone colon angry.
Gemstone Colon 24 open scoreboard. Button.
Rahul
Bowler 4, 3
batting
run.
another
Score
3.
after 18.
Totally
New bowler, Sagar
2
Borkar Jam.
boundaries and
Waiting for opponent
3
ball.
12. 3 threes, 4 threes. 12 plus 8. 20 runs in this over. That means 61 for Nolas.
Sarat Gemstone colon clap.
Master Rattle Gemstone Colon 27. Suman Gem.
Your team is selecting
Sagar,
0.0 close parent.
franchisee owner, biggest.
Waiting for opponent ball.
2 runs in his first ball by
Master Rattle Gemstone Colon
Master.
29 open parent and close parent. Open score. Master Rattle Gemstone Colon 29 open parent and close parent.
Your
Master
team
on
is selecting
29.
hit.
Suman Gemstone Colon 4.
Waiting for opponent
Gemstone Colon
ball.
34 open parent 9. Sagar
Sumit
Borkar
on
Gemstone Colon 0 and 4 open parent 0.2 close parent. Score.
Third ball from Sagar.
Your team is selecting
Till
hit.
now, they
Bowler
are
3,
playing
4 run.
blandly.
Score after
4
21
runs
balls is
to
69 for 0. Waiting for opponent ball.
Rahul. 3 balls, 8 runs in this over. Rahul, very senior player. Sumit also very senior
Your team is
player
selecting bowler 5,
as
3
well
run.
as
Waiting for opponent
the
ball.
bowler Sagar also very serious. In these two teams, most of the senior players are there. That will indicate us this match will
Your
be
team is selecting
very
hit.
crucial for both and
Bowler
give
4.
six
6
to
Waiting for
Sumit.
opponent ball.
Sujal Rascal Gemstone calling me.
Sumit Gemstone calling for the open Baron and close Baron.
Last ball of the over.
Master Rat, Saber Porter, score. 78/0.
Your team
Balls
is
left.
selecting hit.
37 off six.
Bowler 6. Go after
Rangan Ranga Gemstone calling super.
After 4 overs,
Balls left.
new
80/0.
bowler. Arsalan
80
Syed
for
Star.
no loss.
Waiting for opponent
Arsalan
ball.
came for second bowling,
Score.
second time bowling.
Arsenal side star
Your
calling 0
team is
17 open
selecting
Baron
hit.
1.0 close Baron.
Already
Score.
17 runs in
Bowler
his
5.
first
3
over.
run. Waiting.
And
Sagar
again
Walker Gemstone
3.
call.
Your team is selecting hit.
1.1, 20 runs he gave.
Bowler 4. 5
Another
run.
5 to the
Waiting for
boundary.
opponent ball.
5 runs to the boundary.
Your team is
In hand
selecting hit.
cricket, there are 3 boundaries. One is 6, one is 4, and another
Bowler
one
5.
is
4
5.
run.
4 more to
Score
the
after
boundary.
27 balls is your team is selecting hit.
Arsenal side star Sumit Gemstone. Master Rat, Gemstone calling open scoreboard.
Rahul playing well. Not only Rahul, Sumit also playing well. Equally, both players are playing. They are hitting sixers, fours, twos, threes, ones also. That means
Bowler 6. 5 run. Waiting for opponent ball.
Sumit Gemstone.
Your team is selecting hit.
easily.
yes,
Well made
50 runs
Sumit
to
Gemstone calling 47 open Baron 12 close Baron.
Bowler 6. 5 run. Waiting for
With the
opponent
shot.
ball.
both are completed
Made 50
50s
runs easily.
consecutive
Well
balls.
made 50
It
from
indicates what they are doing. What
Bowler
a
6.
batting!
3 run.
What a batting!
Score after
Both
30 balls is
batsmen completed their
105 for 0.
50s in this
Waiting for
over.
opponent ball.
Sumit Gemstone. Arsenal side star
New
calling 0
ball.
Tina Garage Gemstone calling Salam. You are 2 hours completed.
Ball left. 105/0.
Barat Gemstone calling congratulations to both. Great
100
inning.
runs partnership between these two. This is the first time in our
Rangan Ranga
IPL
Gemstone
4.
calling shock.
100 runs partnership for opening wicket. What a batting! Super batting by
Sagar
both
Sarup Singh Gemstone calling super.
The Ali.
Score. Sujal Rat, Sumit Gemstone calling. Sujal Rasker Gemstone calling 0
Sujal
open
Rasker,
Baron
vice
0.0
captain
close
of
Baron. Score.
Golden Diggers, going to the
Waiting for
ball.
opponent ball.
Let us see. He will break for his team.
Sujal Rat, Sumit Gemstone calling Master Rattle Gemstone calling 55 open Baron 18 close Baron.
Rahul are playing on 55.
Sumit Gemstone calling 52 open Baron 13 close Baron.
Sumit on 52.
Master Rattle open scoreboard.
So
Your team
107
is
for no
selecting
loss after 5.1.
That's out. Waiting for opponent ball. Waiting for selection of
What a
striker.
bowling. Finally, Sujal got Rahul's wicket on
5. Finish.
5.
Ali Gemstone calling clap.
So,
Sagar Borker.
New
first
striker.
wicket,
Bapum Hamankar Gemstone calling clap.
Score. Sujal Rasker Gemstone. Sumit Gemstone. Push it up. Open scoreboard. Button.
Purushottam Das came as a
Rangan
first
Ranga
round
Gemstone
batter.
calling shout.
He is also I no need to say his experience. He like that.
Your
All
team is selecting hit.
6 players and 6 plus 12 players are experienced in both.
Bowler 5. 6
6 to the boundary.
Score after 33
by
balls is
Purushottam
113
his
for
first
1.
ball.
Waiting for opponent ball.
So 113 for 1. Good partnership. 107 for the first wicket. Opening
Your
partnership
team is selecting hit.
from Valiant
Bowler
Panthers.
6. 4 run.
After
Waiting for
5
opponent ball.
overs.
Your team is selecting hit. Bowler 4. 3
According to
run.
this,
Waiting for
today,
opponent ball.
Panthers will score more than 200. The Golden Diggers are not. We couldn't expect. We couldn't underestimate them. They are also very good batters. They
Your
are
team is
also very
selecting hit.
good plans with them.
Bowler 6. 4 run. Score after 36
that
balls is
class,
100.
they are
New
in the
bowler.
top position.
Ranganath Ranga Jack. Waiting for opponent ball.
Ranganath came with bowling.
Push it up. Star calling 13
Your
open Baron
team
3
is
open
selecting
scoreboard.
hit.
Button. 6.
Purushottams are going to face Ranganath.
Open scoreboard. Push it up. Star calling. Sumit Gemstone calling 56 open Baron. Rangan score. 124.
Bowler 4. 3 run.
Score.
Waiting for opponent ball.
127 for 1.
23 off 60.
Just 23 balls
Your
remaining.
team is selecting hit.
They have to
Access. Swipe down with 4.
Bowler 4. 5 run.
accelerate
Waiting for opponent
their
ball. Your team is selecting hit.
battings.
That's out. Score after 39
Sumit
balls
out
is 132
For
for 2.
Ranganath,
Waiting for opponent ball. New striker. Anmol Preet Star. Waiting.
Sujal Rasker Gemstone calling super.
Your team is selecting.
Bapum Hamankar Gemstone.
Purushottams are
Bowler
out.
6. 3 run.
Anmol
Waiting
came
for
for the
opponent ball.
striker. He took 3 runs for off his first ball. He went into the
Your team is
non-striker
selecting
zone.
hit. Bowler 6. 4 run. Waiting
runs
for
to
opponent ball.
What? Sumit playing well from the beginning. He came as a
Your
opener.
team is selecting hit.
but
That's
still
out.
now he
Score
is
after
playing
42 balls is
just now he is
139 for 3. Waiting for opponent ball. Waiting for selection of non-striker.
Ranganath
Sujo Masker Gemstone Colin Super.
बहुत अच्छी कंडीशन में है अभी यहाँ से कौन
super
New
bowling by
bowler.
Ranganath.
Bapu Mahamunkar jam.
Bapu came
Waiting for opponent ball. Your team is selecting hit.
Bharat and Anmol
Bowler
there.
6. 5 runs.
5 runs
Waiting
to
for
Anmol.
opponent ball. Your team is selecting
Good
hit.
bowling.
Bowler 4. 5 runs.
Another 5
Waiting
to
for
Bharat.
opponent ball.
Both are hit.
Your team
5
is
runs
selecting
for
hit.
first 2 balls.
Bowler 5.
of
4
Bapu
runs.
over.
Score
Another
after
4 runs
45
to
balls is
Anmol.
153 for 3.
153
Your team is
for
selecting
3.
hit. Bowler 6. 5
Another
runs.
5.
Waiting for
just
opponent ball.
19 of 4 balls.
Your team is selecting hit. Bowler 6. 3
Bapu
runs.
second over.
Waiting for your team is selecting
22.
hit. Bowler 4. 3
Another
runs.
25.
Score after
Chalo.
48 balls is
25
164 for
runs in
3.
this Bapu over.
Waiting for opponent ball. Waiting for selection of bowler.
Just 12 runs remain. 12
New
balls
bowler.
remaining.
Ranganath Rangajam.
Ranganath
Waiting
came-
for opponent ball.
He took 2 wickets in his
Team
last
Garage
over.
Gemstone Colin Bapu. Your 2 hours
He is
completed.
bowling to his second over and 9th over of Golden Diggers innings.
106 score. Ranganath Ranga Gems. Their Gemstone Golden Eagle. And Mopri Star Golden 20 open. There 5 close there.
Bharat and Anmol is there. Very good batters. They have capable to hit
Bowler 5. 3
more
runs. Waiting for opponent ball.
sixers and boundaries. 3 runs to Anmol.
Open scoreboard.
Your team
There
is
Gemstone
selecting
Golden Eagle. There 2 open scoreboard.
On his
Bowler
first
6.
ball,
3
another
runs.
3.
Waiting for opponent ball. Your
They are
team is selecting hit.
Playing
Bowler
strategically
5.
and
3 runs.
wisely.
Score after 51 balls is 173 for 3.
3
Waiting for
balls,
opponent ball.
3 threes.
Your team is selecting bowler 6. 4
Bharat
run. Waiting
again
for
4.
opponent ball.
So
Your team is selecting hit.
13 of first
Bowler
4
5.
balls.
3 run.
Another
Waiting
3.
for opponent ball.
16 of first 5 balls.
Your team is selecting hit. Bowler 6. 3
Another
run.
3.
Score after
What?
54 balls is 183 for 3.
Panthers hitting
Waiting for
threes.
opponent ball. Waiting for selection of bowler.
Ranga Gemstone Golden 2-34 open. There 2.0 close there.
New bowler. Sagar Bolkar Jam.
Sagar.
Waiting for opponent ball.
183/3.
183.
Your team
last
is selecting
6 balls
hit.
remaining.
Bowler
Last ball
5.
4
4
runs
runs.
to
Waiting for opponent ball.
Mopri Star Golden 30 open. There 5 close
Your
there.
team is selecting hit. That's out.
Yes.
Waiting for
Sagar
opponent
got
ball.
Anmol's wicket.
Waiting for selection of striker.
and
State reporter Gemstone. 3 image.
3. They are hitting
New
3.
striker, Sarut
Sagar
Singh Jam.
observed very
Wait.
well.
Sujo Masker
For
Gemstone
last
Colin
over,
Big Hands.
they hit 5 threes nearly.
Your team is
That's
selecting
only he
hit.
observed. He pick Anmol's wicket.
Bowler 5. 4
There
runs.
Gemstone Golden
Score
Eagle.
after
Gemstone
57
Golden
balls is
Eagle.
191 for 4.
Sarut came for the batting.
Waiting for opponent
He
ball.
hit 4 on his first ball.
Your team is selecting hit. Bowler 6. 5
5
runs.
runs to
Waiting for
Sarut.
opponent ball.
State report score. 196/4.
196
Your team
for
is
4.
bowler 5. 6 runs. Waiting for opponent ball.
202.
1 of 60.
Just 1 ball remaining.
Your team
Bharat
is selecting
facing.
hit. Bowler 5. 6
Your
runs.
team has scored 208 runs in 60 balls. Now defend 208 runs in 60 balls to win this game.
208
And
runs.
zoom picture in picture.
Welcome. You are bowling.
Panthers also scored 207
New
against
bowler,
the
Anmol
Golden
Prince
Diggers
Star.
in their first match of first round. Today
New
also
striker.
they hit
Sagar Bolkar
208.
Jam.
Telugu Vision.
New
Current
known
active
striker.
double tap.
Ranganath Ranga Jam.
Sagar
Your team is
Bolkar.
selecting ball.
First striker, Ranganath.
Waiting for
second.
opponent bat.
Non-striker, Anmol is bowler. Let us see.
That's
Yes.
Your team is selecting ball. Waiting for
First
selection of
ball
striker.
Got
Ranga
Sagar's
Gemstone Golden.
wicket.
State reporter Gemstone.
For
Open scoreboard.
duck
New
by
striker.
Anmol.
Ali Jam. Your
Ali
team is
came.
selecting ball.
He's facing Anmol.
Waiting for opponent.
Sumit Gemstone Colin
Second ball
Bowler
of their
4.
innings.
3
3 runs
runs.
to
Your team
Ali.
is selecting ball.
Now Ranganath is going to face. Ranganath also good batter.
Waiting
Giving
for
good
opponent
support
bat.
to their opponent.
Bowler
while
6.
batting.
1 run.
See,
Score
they
after
are
3 balls
rotating
is 4
strike.
for
He
1.
got
Your team
single
waiting for
on his
opponent
first
bat.
ball. Next,
Bowler
Ali
6.
came.
4 run.
4 runs
Required
to Ali.
201 runs from waiting
Very
for
good
opponent
bowling.
bat. Bowler
Very
5.
good
1
batting.
run. Your
Yes,
team is selecting
see, they are
ball.
rotating strikes. 2 singles. 1
Waiting
3,
for opponent
1
bat.
4 and 1 wicket. Last ball of the
Bowler 5. Score after 6 balls is 11 for 1.
11
Your
for
team is
1.
selecting ball. New
11
bowler.
for 1.
Purushottam Dasta. Your team is
Purushottam
selecting
Shah,
ball.
Another good bowler. He has capable to
Waiting
pick
for opponent bat.
most of
That's out.
yes.
Your team is selecting
Purushottam Shah
ball.
also got
Waiting for
wicket.
selection of striker.
Ali in his fast ball like Anmol. Ali gone for
Ali Gemstone Golden Open. There 4 close there.
8 runs.
New striker. Asalan Syed Star.
11
Your
for
team is
2,
selecting ball.
Aslam Syed. Another,
Waiting for opponent
another
bat.
good
Bowler 6. 5 runs. Required 193 runs
he
from
is showing
52
his
balls.
dangerousness.
Your team is selecting ball.
hitting 5 to the boundary. of Purushottam sir bowling.
Waiting for opponent bat.
What?
That's out.
Yes.
Go after 9 balls is 16 for 3. Your team is selecting ball. Waiting for selection of striker. New striker.
runs.
Sujal Raskar Gem.
Sujal.
Sumit Gemstone Colin, thank you all friends for congratulating
Golden
me.
Diggers came
Waiting
to the
for
bat.
opponent bat.
They lost their 3 wickets. First wicket in first over, 2 wickets in Purushottam sir's over.
Arsenal side start. Purushottam dot start goal 2-5 open pair 0.3 close pair.
Sujal
Bonus 6. Your team is selecting ball.
scored 2 runs off his first ball.
Waiting for opponent bat.
Required 191 of 50.
Just 2 balls remaining of Purushottam sir's over. After completion of 10 balls,
Required 18/3.
18 runs
Bonus
for
6.
3.
1 run. Your team
1
is
run to
selecting
the,
ball.
Arsalan. Now, last ball of Purushottam sir
Waiting for
first over
opponent bat.
facing Sujal.
Bowler 2.
4
4
runs to
run.
the
Ranga
Sujal.
Ranga Gemstone Colin
Very
sad.
good score.
New bowler. Anmol Preet Star.
Anmol
Your
came
team is
again,
selecting ball.
bowling his second over. He is going to complete
Waiting for
his
opponent bat.
quota. Now Arsalan facing Anmol. Let us see what can do.
Bowler 4. 5
5
runs.
runs
Your team
to
is selecting ball. Waiting for
Arsalan.
opponent bat.
Now Sujal.
Bowler 4.
There's
5
another
runs.
5.
Your team is waiting for opponent bat.
Another 5. Now again
Bowler 6.
Arsalan
1
came
run.
and
Score after 15
to
balls
the-
is 34
went
for
into
3.
the non-strike
You're waiting
by
for
hitting
opponent bat.
single. Now Sujal
That's
again.
out.
Sujal gone.
Required 175 runs from 44 balls. Your team is selecting ball. Waiting for selection of
Sorry,
striker.
Arsalan gone. Sorry, Arsalan
New
gone.
striker. Bapu Mahamud Karja. Waiting for opponent bat. Bowler 6. 4 run.
4 runs
Your
to
team is
Bapu.
selecting ball. Waiting for opponent
Very
bat.
good.
Bowler 6. 3
Three
runs.
runs again.
Score after 18 balls is 41 for 4. Your team
41
new
for
bowler.
4 after
Purushottam
18
Dasta.
balls.
Your team
Purushottam
is
sir
selecting
came
ball.
Again,
Waiting for
completing his
opponent
second
bat.
over.
Bowler 1. 4
4
run.
runs to
Your team is selecting ball.
Bapuji. The very big score on the board.
Waiting for opponent bat.
209.
That's out.
Yes,
Required
Bapu gone.
164 runs from
Team Garage Gemstone Colin Animal, your 2 hours.
New striker. Sagar Borkar.
Sagar came
Your team is
again.
selecting
He is
ball.
batting second time
Waiting
in the
for
innings.
opponent bat.
He came as an opener. Out for a duck is first ball.
Bowler 5. 2 runs. Score
Sagar.
after 21 balls is
They
47
lost
for
their
5.
five
Waiting for
wickets.
opponent bat. Bowler 5.
Purushottam sir bowling just 6
Your team
to
is selecting ball.
Sagar. What a hit to the boundary. Out of the stadium.
Waiting for opponent bat. Bowler 4.
Single
1 run.
to
Your team is selecting ball.
Sagar.
Waiting for opponent bat.
Suju is going to Purushottam sir.
54/5. Required 150 of 37.
Last ball of
Bowler 6. 0
Yes,
run.
0 runs.
Required 155 runs from 36 balls.
After
Your
4
team is selecting ball.
overs,
Waiting for selection of bowler.
54.
Waiting for new bowler. Bharat Jam.
half of the
Your team is
went
selecting
into
ball.
the pavilion.
Score. There Gemstone goal 0
Bharat,
0 open pair
vice
0
captain
close
of Golden Diggers.
Waiting for opponent bat.
Panthers.
Team Garage Gemstone Colin Sagar ever. This is your second time batting.
Button. Save reporter Gemstone. Open
Sagar
scoreboard.
is going to face Bharat. Bharat also very dangerous bowler. One of the match.
Bowler 4.
He took 5
team is
wickets
selecting ball.
in a over. He gave just 1
Waiting
run.
for opponent bat.
6 ball within 6
Bowler 4.
balls.
5 runs.
He
Your
took
team
5
is
wickets
selecting
and
ball.
gave 1 run. That is the bowling economy of
Waiting for
Bharat.
opponent bat.
Central Raster Gemstone goal. Open scoreboard. Button.
Sujal going to face Bharat.
Bowler 6.
4
4
runs
run.
to
Score after 27 balls is 65 for
Sujal.
5. Waiting for opponent bat.
65 for 5 after 4.3.
Bowler 6. 5 runs. Required
5 runs to
100.
Team Garage Gemstone Colin P. Rashid and Dasher.
Waiting for opponent bat.
Open scoreboard. Save reporter Gemstone goal 16 open pair 5
Bowler 6.
Sagar
5
another
runs.
5.
Your team is selecting ball.
Mostly 3
Waiting
5s
for
in this
opponent
over.
bat.
1 4.
Save reporter there Gems. Score.
Bowler 4. 5
Another
runs.
5.
Score after 30 balls is 80 for 5.
80
Your team
for
is selecting
5
ball.
after 30.
Waiting for selection.
Required.
New bowler. Master Rahul Jam. Your team is selecting ball.
129 of 30 balls. What
Waiting for opponent
very
bat.
good run rate this there for Chase.
That's out. Your team is selecting ball.
Target.
Waiting for
209.
selection of
Target.
striker.
Required 80/6. Score. Master Rattle Gemstone goal 1
Master
0 open pair
Rahul
0
is
point.
bowling.
Save reporter. Central Raster Gemstone goal open scoreboard.
New
Sujal
striker.
out.
Ranganath Ranga Jam.
Ranganath
Your
came
team is
for
selecting
batting.
ball.
6
Sujal.
Waiting
after
for
6
opponent
down.
bat. Bowler 5. 4 run.
4 runs
Required
to
125 runs from
Ranganath.
28 balls. Your team is waiting for bowler 3. 5 runs. Score after 33 balls is 89 for 6. Your team is selecting ball.
Image. Time left 25 seconds. Previous. Commentary.
Waiting for opponent bat. Bowler 4. 6 run. Your team is selecting ball.
16.76. Red. Red 26.31.
See,
Waiting for
present
opponent
run
bat.
rate 16
Bowler
point
6, 3
something.
run.
Their
Your team is selecting
chasing
ball.
run rate 26 per over. It's very difficult.
98
Team Encourager Gemstone calling wrong Nathan your second time
Let us
batting.
see.
111 off 25.
Waiting for opponent bat.
98 slash 6.
Bowler 4. 5
Another
runs. Required
five.
106 runs from 24 balls. Your team is
106,
selecting ball.
just 24
Waiting for
balls.
selection of ball. New bowler. Sumit Jain. Your team is selecting
Came to the
ball.
ball. Ranganathan Sagar. They
Waiting
lost
for
their
opponent
6
bat.
wickets. They need.
That's out.
Yes,
Your team is
Sumit got
selecting
his
ball.
first wicket.
Waiting for selection of strike. New striker. Sujal Raskar Jain. Your team is selecting ball.
Ranganath wicket.
Waiting for
Sujal
opponent
got
bat.
Ranganath wickets. Their 7th wicket of Diggers. Sujal
Bowler
came
6.
again
1 run.
One
Your
run.
team is selecting ball.
to the
Waiting for opponent bat. Bowler 6. 3 run.
3
Score
runs
after
to
39 balls is 107 for 7. Waiting for opponent bat. Bowler 6. Required 100 runs from 20 balls. Your team is waiting for opponent bat. Bowler 3. Your team is selecting ball.
98
Waiting for
of
opponent bat.
19 balls.
Team Encourager Gemstone.
Bowler 4. 3 run. Score after 42 balls is 114 for 7. Your team is selecting ball. 95. Waiting for selection of bowler.
95 80
New bowler.
balls.
Sarup Singh Jem.
Sarup
Your team is
Singh,
selecting ball.
Another good bowler came to the bowl.
104. Score. Sarup Singh Gemstone. Saber Porter Gemstone. Sajal Rasker Gemstone. Holding open.
Sujal and Sagar.
Waiting for opponent
Bowling,
bat.
but 95 they
Bowler
have
4.
to score.
1 run. Your team is selecting ball.
94 for 17.
Waiting for opponent bat. Bowler 4. 6 run. Required
More than
88 runs
5
from
runs
16
per
balls.
ball.
Your team is selecting
So
ball.
it's not possible, I think. Let us see.
121 slash 7.
They have to bat till the end for
Waiting
increasing
for
their
opponent
run
bat.
rate.
Bowler 6.
Net
4
run
run.
rate.
Score after 45 balls is 125 for 7.
125
Your
for
team is
7
selecting ball.
after 7.3.
Waiting for opponent bat. Bowler 3. 4 run.
Another 4.
Your team is selecting ball.
129 slash 7. Score. Sarup Singh Gem. Sajal Rasker Gemstone. Hold. Saber Porter Gemstone. Hold 47 open parent 12 close parent.
Sagar
Open
is on
scoreboard.
47 on his second batting.
Waiting for
second time
opponent
batting.
bat. That's out.
Yes!
Your team is selecting ball.
Sarup got
Waiting for selection of striker.
47 wicket. That means Sagar's wicket he is playing on 47.
Arsalan
New
Side Star
striker.
0. Open
Arsalan
scoreboard.
Syed Star.
Arsalan came
Your
for
team
the
is
second
selecting
time
ball.
batting.
Arsalan Side. Sajal Rasker. Sarup Singh Gem. Score. 129 slash 8.
Anmulpreet Star calling clap.
129.
129 slash 8.
8. Son. Just 2 wickets remaining.
Waiting for opponent
13.
bat.
13
Bowler
balls
5.
remaining.
Sumit Gemstone calling wow.
80 off 12.
80 of 12. Impossible task. 80
New
of
bowler.
12.
Sumit Jem. Your team is selecting ball.
129 slash 8. Score.
Waiting for
Sumit
opponent
Gemstone. Hold
bat.
1 11 open
Sumit
parent 1
bowling
close
is
parent.
second over.
Arsalan Side Star
9th
0.
over of their
Sajal Rasker
innings.
Gemstone. Hold 9 open parent 5 close parent. Open scoreboard.
Sujal and Arsalan
Bowler
playing.
2. 4 run.
Sujal in
Your
strike.
team is selecting
Sajal
ball.
Rasker Gems. Open scoreboard.
Waiting for
4 runs to
opponent bat.
Sujal. They are playing, increase their net run rate. Net run rate is very important to the teams. With this
Bowler 4. 1 run.
win,
Your team is selecting
Valiant
ball.
Panthers snooze
Waiting for
into
opponent
the
bat. Bowler 4. 6 run.
second
Score
or
after
first
51
round.
balls. Waiting
They
for
may be
opponent
first,
bat.
first in the table. The score is
Bowler 6.
208.
4 run. Required 65 runs from 8 balls.
8
Your
balls,
team is selecting
65.
ball. Waiting for opponent bat.
It's not possible.
Bowler 3. 6 run. Your team is selecting ball. Waiting for
They are,
opponent bat.
Waiting for
Bowler 6. 4 run.
See.
Score after 54 balls is 154 for 8.
154.
Your team is selecting
for
ball.
8.
Waiting for new bowler. Master Rahul Jain. Your team is selecting ball.
154 slash 8. Score. Master Rattle Gemstone. Hold 1-23 open parent 1.0 close
Yes,
parent.
Rasu
Score.
bowling
Team
in
Encourager
last
Gemstone
over.
calling Sumit report
Their
completed.
last innings.
55 off 6.
55 of 6 balls.
Waiting for opponent bat.
150.
That's out.
Yes.
Your team is
Ninth
selecting
wicket
ball.
gone.
Waiting for
Mahar
selection of striker.
Rahul took his second wicket.
Target. 55 required. Score. Master Arsalan Side Star Cold. Sajal Rasker Gemstone. Hold 14 open parent 8 close
out
parent.
for 40.
Arsalan Side Star Cold. Master Rattle Gemstone. Hold 2-23 open parent 1.1 close parent.
Master
New
Rahul
striker.
took his-
Bapu Mahamunkar Jain.
Bapu came
Your team is
for the
selecting ball.
last wicket. 9
Waiting
wickets
for bowler
gone.
6. 4 run. Required 51 runs. Waiting for
51.
opponent bat.
Need.
That's out.
Yes. They
Your
are.
team has won the game by 50 runs. Master Rahul Gemstone is man of the match.
See the big match between Golden Diggers and Valiant Panthers comes to an end. The batted first by Valiant Panthers, they scored 208, and Panthers scored very well. They scored 106 for 5 overs, and remaining last 5 overs they scored 103. They didn't lose first half of the innings any wicket. They scored first wicket partnership 107, and after that they tried to increase their score. They doubled the score, but they lost their wickets in quick session. That's only they limited to 208. 209 is the target for Golden Diggers. They started batting. They lost their wicket of the first ball of their innings. Sagar out for a duck, and Anmol and Purushottam sir start the proceeding from their side. They took most of the wickets, and Sumit and Rahul also helped them, and Bharat and Sarup also. They are shared their wickets with 6 players. Finally, the match, the 66th, I think, yes, match between Panthers and Golden Diggers comes to an end. The very big margin won by Panthers, 50 runs margin, and they got points, 18 points. Let us see within a few minutes, within a few hours, we can see the net run rate also. The team of Telugu Vision preparing scorecards. After that, we will see who is the first place and who is the second place. Maybe both teams shared first and second, and well-wishers went into the third position. Presently, before this match, they are in second position. Let us see who will first, who will second. And once again, congratulations to Panthers for your good, aggressive win, and best of luck, Diggers, for your next matches. And congratulations, Master Rahul, owner of Panthers. He played his first match in this tournament, but he got first player of the match in the tournament also. When he is playing first match in the tournament, then only in that match only he got player of the match. Congratulations once again, and congratulations to Panthers once again. Best of luck, Golden Diggers. That is the match summary of match number 66 comes to an end, and here at Sun I am going to stop the live. We are going to prepare another match number 89. That is preponed match because of some issues. The 89 and 90th match has been preponed. 89th match is going to play now 6:15 onwards. 90 match will be played some other day, but yet to decide. We will decide later, and we will meet at the same venue and same live at 6:15. Match between Telugu Super Champions and Well Wishers. That is match number 18. Until then, bye to all of you.